All right, Shalom, Kohalim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Um, I'm back, finished my little lesson. I left off talking about destruction, so I want to go to Malachi 4:1, and it reads, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, ye, and all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So that's right there. That's prophecy of what's going to happen. This world going to get burnt up, man. By missiles and stuff. That fire. So I just want whoever can listen to this to wake up. That's the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. We Israelites, man. We not from Africa, man. We gotta get that out of our head, And on top of that, for you brothers who, think y'all from Africa, it's like over 50 countries in Africa, probably more, So what country you from then? If y'all want to rep that so hard. And I got this Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary. I just want to show you the difference between so-called Negroes and Africans. Because, Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. So I'm just go to the definition of Ham. All right, this is Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites, Salakia. So I'm going to read that again. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites. So, it's just because you're dark don't mean you come from Africa, So, that's just, hope that right there is a little edifying for y'all brothers so y'all can stop saying y'all from Africa, I just, wanted to talk on a few more things as far as the laws, We got to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. And, everybody think it's just, not everybody, but a lot of brothers that's not in this truth think that there's only 10 commandments in the Bible, and there's over 600 of them. But, I wanted to touch on a few things that I see my people, the people I know do. We got to stop eating this swine. We got to stop eating this seafood, And I'm going to pick up a few scriptures on that, I'm going to go. You know what? Before I go there, there's one more I wanted to go to, and that's talking about the wicked Esau. Job 9:24. Salaki about that. If I'm bouncing all over the place, I'm just going through the spirit. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And that's right, because a lot of brothers think that who you ignorantly call Jesus is a white man with blue eyes and blonde hair, and they whitewash. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. And, even King James, he got y'all brothers thinking that King James was a white man, so-called white man, and these are things that he do. And, as I keep coming with these videos, I'll break that down a little more, But I just wanted to, put that out there so you brothers maybe, could wake up. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying wake up. But I want to go back to these laws, man. And the first thing, people always want to be like, oh, why you can't eat pork? Why you can't eat pork? Number one, the Most High, Yahweh told us not to. But, besides that, it's not healthy, And, the black man, so-called black man, we quick to get high blood pressure and health problems. But you want to keep eating bacon and pork chops, So I want to go to Leviticus 11:7. Salakia, brothers, please bear with me. All right. Leviticus 11:7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. So, that's a commandment right there. Don't eat that. That's a law, I should say. Don't eat the pork, yo. It's just not good for you, spiritually or physically. I'll go down a little more to chapter 9. Salakia, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters. In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. So that's cool to eat. That's cool. That's the seafood that's cool to eat. But I'm going to drop down to 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, meaning your shrimp, your crab, your lobster, your catfish, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. So, that's it right there, point blank, It's an abomination to us for us to eat these things. You got to realize, man, with the shrimp and the crab and the catfish, you got to look at it. Those are the garbage men of the sea, They're collecting everything that you don't want in your body. They're collecting other animals' piss, shit, what people throw over the water, seamen or people throwing trash into the water, catfish, the shrimp, the crab, the lobster, they eat all that stuff. So why would you want to eat that? Matter of fact, at camp, I was talking about it, it's a filter. They're filters of the sea. Imagine if you know how you got an air conditioner in your crib, in your window. It's supposed to catch all the bad dirt and unclean things. Now imagine you eating that stuff, It's the same thing. It's not good for you. So sooner or later you're going to start feeling bad, eating that stuff, Where else I'm going to go? Okay. And another thing, I see all these brothers, getting lineups or having a bald face, and that's a no-no, That's in Leviticus 19:27. Right here. All right, Leviticus 19:27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads. That's them edge-ups, them lineups. Neither shalt thou mar the corners of your beards. That's right, So you can't, you can't do that. That's not cool, man. You wonder why we walk around with razor, us brothers, we got sensitive skin as it is. And you go around, shaving your head, baldies, and shaping up your face, wondering why you getting all these razor bumps and pus and all that, And that comes from that. The Most High gave us these laws, and if we go off, we're going to have to pay for them. Whether they be a small price or a big price, we still going to have to pay for them. And I'm going to drop one more down to 28, because we're not supposed to get tattoos either. I got tattoos. A whole bunch of people got tattoos, but, the key is to stop. Don't get no more, And 28 says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead. Our brothers quick to, when they homie get killed, they won't put pt2 on their arm. You ain't supposed to do that, Nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. He's telling you, don't do these things, man, Yeah, so for those a couple laws I just wanted to talk about right there. And one more thing I want to talk about. A lot of people think that salvation is for everybody, and that's just not true. And a lot of Christians want to go to the John 3:16. And that verse, I'll let y'all brothers look that up. For he so loved the world, and people don't realize it's deeper than that. These words have been translated from Hebrew and Greek to English, so you gotta go into them words. But I just want to pull a couple scriptures on that. The first one I want to pull out is Isaiah 45:17. All right, Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So that's telling you right there, Israel shall be saved. So that's anybody from that line. That's the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. That's what consists of Israel right there. I could go to everybody talk about that John 3:16, but if you just go down a little bit of the John 17:19, I'm Salaki John 17 and 9, that cuts it right there, and I'll go there real quick. All right, here we go. John 17 and 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. So it's not it's saying I don't pray for the world. He doesn't pray for the world. He prays for his people, his chosen people, and that's Israel. That's Israelites. We could go to Acts 2. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. This is the one I really wanted. This is Acts 2 and 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. So that should cut it right there for everybody that always want to go to John 3:16. And there's plenty more in here, But, I just wanted to get a little summary and touch up on a few things. But yeah, man, we gotta wake up, man. We gotta stop thinking. And that movie, man, even though it was a good movie, a made-up movie, it really got brothers and sisters really twisted, man. And they really on their Wakanda stuff, and it's just hilarious because that place doesn't even exist, And when Birth of a Nation came out, ain't nobody get up and was so proud about that movie, and that actually happened. Everybody was going to the Medea movie when Birth of a Nation came out. So take this thing serious, man, because this Wakanda thing is just a fad, and it's starting to die out now for the new fad. It's just it's embarrassing in a way. Our brothers need to wake up, man. Hebrew Israelites, we ain't Africans. You heard? I'm about to close out, but I want to go to one of my favorite scriptures, And that's Sirach. Yeah, that's Sirach 4 and 28, It says, and it reads, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. And that's plain simple right there. We've been lied to for so long, man. It's time for us to wake up, man. Let's fight for this truth, yo. And this truth is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, There's no such thing as Jesus, You gotta think about it, That the letter J ain't come around to about 1640 after the Messiah passed. So how's his name Jesus? These words was translated. The Messiah spoke Hebrew, so why would he have an American name? but Salakia, a Greek name, you know. So, like I said, man, I'm